Welcome back to some new r/malicious compliance stories, where people comply to the letter, but not the spirit of a request. I hope you had a great day. Thanks for all the likes and comments on the last video. And now let's start with the first story. It's called Just Leave It. I'm retired and work part-time at a food market. I enjoy the work and have fun with my co-workers. But there's one particular worker who used to be a department manager. He's not old enough for retirement yet, and let's just say, he's quite the braggart. Whenever he goes into the stockroom for a product, if the item he needs is covered by other products, instead of placing them neatly on a cart, he just tosses them onto another pallet, right on top of other items. The problem is of course that now someone else has to move those products to get to their work. Nobody really says anything about it. They just shrug it off. But when he did it to me, I confronted him. He just laughed it off. I told him what I thought about it. He's buddy-buddy with the store manager. One day he was doing his usual thing. Products all over the floor, no regard for organization. So I brought it up to my supervisor. Hey, do you see this mess? The supervisor only shrugs. Alright, guess I'll show the store manager then. No, just leave it. It gives me something to do when I'm finished. That gave me an idea. Now, whenever I go to the stockroom and find my needed items blocked by his mess, I don't move anything. I just tell my supervisor, I can't get it. I refuse to do double work. You'll have to handle it. And so far, he is the one cleaning up after the braggart. And my coworkers are staying quiet. The next story is called Thriving. Back in the day, I had a big project at a local utility, with a maximum 3-month outage per year to get all the work done and bring the plant back online. This went on for 3 years. I was working with a local contractor to handle the core project work. Our schedule was 16+ hour days, 7 days a week. The company generously booked me into a hotel near the site, since I lived about 60 miles away, which helped minimize my commute. Despite putting in all those hours, my time was constantly scrutinized, even though I was salaried, meaning my hours didn't even impact the project budget. I didn't take any holidays either. Then came performance review time. I was dinged for not being in the office regularly during the outage periods. Not enough to put me on a performance development plan, but just enough to barely get a thriving rating. That was the moment I had a revelation about work-life balance. Need me to come get our treatment plant back online? Sorry, can't help. Need me to assist with an emergency off-hours work request? No. I have very few regrets in life, but one of them is missing time with my kids during those 3 years. I've learned my lesson. Never give more than what thriving requires. The last story is called Business Attire. This happened many years ago, when I worked for a major US banking institution. In our building, every department was allowed to wear blue jeans on Fridays, except ours. Our manager decided that we had to wear business attire on Fridays, even though we had no customer-facing presence. Our job was processing check deposits from ATMs. These deposits arrived in mesh bags from armored couriers, often filthy and sometimes soaking wet in bad weather. So when we were told we couldn't wear jeans like everyone else, the entire team was frustrated. That's when we decided on our little malicious compliance. The next Friday, I went to my closet and picked out the most mismatched business outfit possible. Think a pastel floral print shirt with boldly striped pants. Still completely within the dress code. I walked into the office proud of my fashion statement. Our manager happened to be on vacation, so nothing was said. Fast forward to the next Friday, and I did it again. But this time I wasn't alone. The entire team, all 15 of us, came in wearing the most outrageously mismatched business outfits we could find. When our manager walked in and saw us, her reaction was priceless. She immediately called a meeting and told us our outfits were inappropriate for a business environment, and that she would have to write all of us up. I asked her to pull out the company handbook and read the definition of business attire. It said something like, clean and pressed business attire consisting of slacks, skirts, dresses and clean pressed shirts or blouses. No blue jeans, t-shirts, ripped or holey clothing, sleeveless shirts or athletic shoes. Nowhere did it say anything about colors or whether outfits had to match. She told us she'd need to check with HR about our violation, but no one was ever written up. She did insist that we still had to wear business attire, but then word spread. The next week 2 other departments joined in, showing up in equally outrageous business outfits. Their managers weren't thrilled and quickly put pressure on our manager. Finally, we were called into another meeting. Our manager sighed and told us, "Fine, you can wear blue jeans on Fridays." Thanks for watching the video to the end. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. And if you have time, watch another one of my videos. Also, if you want to support me further, check out the channel membership or Patreon. And now, I hope you have a great day. See you soon. Bye bye.